Do you ever wonder why your prayers haven't been answered? You tell yourself, I've been a decent person. I followed the rules. I did the affirmations. I prayed consistently. And yet, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then you look around and notice something that doesn't make sense. People who barely pray, who don't affirm, meditate, fast, or do any of the things you were told were required to receive a breakthrough. And yet, their desires seem to fall effortlessly into their laps, while you're still waiting, still praying, still hoping, still wondering what you're doing wrong. So if you've been asking yourself why your prayers haven't been answered, why all the affirmations, meditations, and inner work haven't moved the needle toward your desired outcome, stay with me for a moment. You're about to learn why. The signal never lies. When you speak peace, but your chest is clenched like a fist. When you declare abundance, while your stomach twists with fear. When you affirm confidence with shoulders already surrendered. You're not manifesting. You're creating noise. Static in the signal. Universe, precise, unemotional, exact. Doesn't punish you for it. It mirrors it. Mixed signals, mixed outcomes, or silence. This is why real faith has nothing to do with believing harder. Nothing to do with forcing feelings you don't actually live in. Faith isn't effort. Faith is alignment. It's what happens when your words stop arguing with your body. When intention and emotion collapse into one frequency. Not pretending, not performing, not faking it until you make it. Tuning yourself until there's no discord between what you say and what you are. In the quiet moments no one applauds. And when that happens, when your words and your emotions finally sing the same note, something shifts in the architecture of reality. You're no longer asking. You're no longer hoping. You're embodying. And embodiment is the only language the universe has ever understood. Your emotions were never side effects. They were never reactions waiting for permission to change. That was the lie. You were taught, I'll feel better when things get better. Joy comes after success. Peace arrives once the problems leave. Backward. That's like waiting for daylight before the sun rises. Your emotional state is the frequency that shapes your life, not the reward for it. Every feeling is a tuning fork. Every vibration ripples outward into infinite possibility. What matches you moves toward you. Not because you deserve it, not because you suffered enough. Because resonance is law. Sing the right note and the strings respond. Joy before evidence looks insane to the mind, perfect to the field. It says, I am already whole. I am already complete. I am already living from the future. And the mirror obeys. This is why lives turn around overnight. Not through grind, not through luck. Through one decision. I choose my frequency before my circumstances approve. And here's the part that separates force from flow. Allowing, not quitting, not collapsing, not surrendering power. Weakness. It's intelligence. Every ounce of control creates friction, and friction drains you. You call it discipline. Your body calls it resistance. You're swimming upstream with weights tied to your chest, wondering why grace won't reach you. The river was always moving for you. You were just too busy deciding how it should. Let go, and solutions appear your logic could never design. People arrive. Timing locks in. Paths open sideways. Not because you forced reality, but because you stopped blocking it. Miracles don't come from control. They come from coherence. And coherence deepens with gratitude. Not the polite thank you. Not the forced positivity spoken through clenched teeth. Gratitude as a state, a frequency, a way of standing in the world. What you bless expands. What you appreciate multiplies. Not metaphor, mechanics. Appreciation rewires the nervous system, opens perception, retunes the brain, and at the same time, the field rearranges. Each genuine thank you is a key, another door unlocked in the infinite hallway of potential. You don't chase the future through gratitude, you draw it in. This is why some people live in a different reality. Not luck, not favoritism, law, and the shift is instant, from wanting to witnessing, from lack to overflow. Stick. You must understand this. Thoughts are enemies. They're vibrations. Notes passing through consciousness. You don't fight a note. You don't suppress a wave. You observe. You allow. And harmony restores itself when resistance ends. You become the conductor, not by force, but by awareness. This is the difference between people who repeat words and people who change worlds. Because the signal has never been your affirmations. It's always been your state. And the universe has been listening the whole time.